welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this look. It's inspired by Sorbet because I was eating berries today and I was like, I kind of want to do that look. So yeah, so if you guys want to see the full face, the full glam, keep watching. For my face, the first thing I like to use is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. And I like to add this before my foundation to give it extra glow. So I'm gonna put it on both sides of my face and blend it. But this one, it like dries, it's like an oil but dries to not matte, I can't explain it. It's just like, look, it's like not as oily, like it's oily. It's oily. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Revlon Color Stay in Warm Golden, and I'm just gonna add that all over my face and I'm gonna blend it in. I always forget what I'm gonna do next. Brows. Brows. My favorite part, but also the longest part. Spoolie them. See, the crazy thing is like, I have half an eyebrow. And the fact that I can like make myself have eyebrows, I give myself props for that. I see girls and they have really nice brows like naturally and they have like really nice lashes. I don't have lashes, I don't have brows, so I'm just like an emoji. I fuck with it though. But that's the thing, I can't just go out, like wake up and go out like, well I can. I just choose not to. All right, brows. So for my brows, I'm gonna be using an angled brush with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, and it's in the color ash brown. And I use this to create the shape and make it fuller. Funny story why I have half a brow is because I shaved it, and I guess it decided to never grow back. That's so nice. I must have done someone wrong. What the hell, dude? Alright. The brows are shaped. After shaping my brows with the pomade, I like to use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Brow Color. And I use this to create the illusion of hairs on the fronts and the back of my brows. So once my brows are done, I'm gonna add brow gel. And these are my favorite brow gels, the Lime Crime, don't know what they're called. I forget, the labels came off because I use them so much. This palette is literally life-changing. It's so good. I'm starting off by using just a white plain shadow on my lid as a base and then blending in. For my transition color, I'm going to be using the color Dreamy in the Lime Crime 3 palette, and I'm just going to put that all over my crease. So for my outer corner, I'm going to be using the color Bliss, and I'm just using that to give the pink more dimension, and I'm not going to blend it near my inner corners. So I'm going to be switching palettes. I'm using the Ride or Die palette by Revolution, and I'm going to be using the color Pumpkin, and I'm going to blend the orange and the pink together. With the same palette, I'm going to be using the color Inspire, and I'm just going to add that on my upper lash line. I'm just adding it so it's kind of going to become a gradient look, like darker to lighter. For my lid, I'm going to be applying the color Shook, and it's a really nice gold color, and I'm going to pack that on my lid with my fingers. We're going back to the Venus 3 palette, and I'm using the color Ecstasy. It's iridescent brown, so it's brown, but it has like purple shimmers in it, and I'm popping that in my outer crease to give it depth. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready in light medium, and it's really light. You're going to see it, yep. It's so light, but it's really good with brightening underneath my eyes in places that are kind of dull. So I put that on and start blending. I'm not going to bake right now. I'm not going to bake. It's just going to make it really heavy. Fuck it, we're doing it. We're going to bake. No, we're not going to bake right now. So after me being a Libra, I decided not to bake, and I'm just gonna powder and use the Cosmetics in tan, and I'm just gonna dust that all over. I realized like my face looks so white on this camera, but in person it's not that bad in person. Just kidding, I look like a clown. So I forgot to show what bronzer I'm using, but I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer palette in medium, and I'm just gonna put it on my cheekbones and my temples and my jawline to give it more dimension. No, I think I just look pale because I don't have my lashes on. That didn't make sense. So on to blush, I'm gonna be using the Signa Paris palette. This is my favorite palette for blush. It's like a mauve-y pink color. I'm using the one in the middle, by the way. And I'm just gonna add that to make myself look more alive, I guess. This is where the magic happens. I'm gonna be using the Stila liquid liner in jet black. I don't really know how to explain how I put my liner on, but I will do a separate video on that. So I'm just gonna do like kind of a thick wing on both sides. Now I'm gonna be adding falsies. I don't really use high-end eyelashes just because I feel like I go through them so much. It's hard for me to reuse them. So I have the Lash Couture and the Fox Mink. And I think I'm gonna use the Lash Couture because it's more full. So I kind of want to make the bottom of my eyes bigger. I'm going to be using shadows to rim the bottom lash, and I'm going to be using the color Bliss from the Venus palette. My eye makeup is pretty much done at this point, and I'm going to be using a highlighter by Maybelline, and it's the Chrome highlighter. I like to add this on my nose and my cheekbones and over my lip on the Cupid's bow. For my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in Sandstorm. And first I'm just gonna blot my lips because I have chapstick on. But I'm using this just to outline my lips to make it look more fuller. In the center of my lips, I'm going to be using this lipstick from Sephora, and it's a hard word. I'll just put it in the description. I don't know how to say that word. It's really hard. Igneous? Igneous? If you want to know, I'll be right there. My Pat McGrath lip gloss. I always use this one. Like, it looks so good. I can take my hair out of the headband. So these are the colors. It's kind of like a bronze and pinkish orange color. So yeah, I really like how it turned out. So if you guys want to see more of my videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Bye.